From the Western region, talking about that maize debate that has caused a lot of uproar within the corridors of Parliament. And currently speaking is Member of Parliament, that is Caleb Hamisi.
I'll start. As you are all aware, Luhya Nation, we are the granary of this republic. We are in a season where we are harvesting maize. It is very mischievous for this government of President William Ruto to now want to import maize, because the net effect of that is that it's going to saturate imported maize on the market, and the prices are going to be low. Farmers have invested very heavily in this season especially. So we are saying no. We are saying no and no and no. And for you to know that this government is mischievous, as we speak, I'm being told maize is already landing in Mombasa.
10,000 metric tons.
10,000 metric tons. We are dealing with a dishonest government, and we are asking farmers of North Rift and Western Province to say no. And this is the kind of government you elected. We are going to use other means to ensure that this administration of President William Ruto understands that these farmers go through a lot of difficulty to be where they are. And we say no to importation of maize, no to GMO.
Yeah, I think what it is that the caucus held a meeting today, a breakfast meeting to study the journey of cohesion and integration as a community. All you have, Caleb has read here, is a result of intense discussion across parties. As you can see people from Kenya Kwanza, you can see people from Azimio. In this Mlembe caucus, there are no parties. The only party existing here is called Mlembe Interest. And we are very clear. So those who are even working, I've seen some people try to call others, call me, to want to find out what we were discussing. This is what we are discussing. That we can no longer be a number, an arithmetic, to be used for people. Our brothers here the other day, when we were doing, they betrayed us. We agree this, when they reach there, they vote for only 2 people or 1 person. Punda amefanya nini? Amechoka.
First of all, I want to register my support for the statement that has been issued here by the caucus. On the question of the GMOs, we in Western Kenya have had a very long-standing fight between traders of sugar and the farmers of sugarcane. And as I have said previously, unfortunately for us as farmers of sugarcane, we lost that war. Now they want to finish us completely. They have targeted another cash crop that we the Mlembe people produce, and that is maize. Now the traders are coming for maize farmers, and I want to assure them that this time around they shall not succeed, because we shall stand with the farmers. This is a matter that has no political affiliation. I stand with my brother, the Senator for Nandi, Senator Cherargei, in opposing the importation of any maize, not just GMO, any maize. Because as has been said here, we are in the harvesting season in most regions in Western Kenya and in the North Rift, and that you bringing in maize at this particular point in time is actually a declaration of war on all people who farm maize in this country. And we are saying that we will stand with those people. Number 2, they say that what is good for the goose is good for the gander. What is good for Honorable Aisha Jumwa and Mithika Linturi must be good for Honorable Waluke. I think Waluke's only crime is that he's a Luhya. Because we don't see any amnesty being extended to people from Western Kenya. So we are saying that if indeed it was okay for the charges against other people to be dropped, then it must be okay for the charges against Honorable Waluke to be dropped as well. Finally, if you look at the leadership of Parliament in its entirety, from the National Assembly to the Senate, all the positions were given out in the Azimio coalition to people from other regions. It is as if we are being told that we are not leaders. Some of us have led even serious political parties for the past 5 years. Then a political party that has membership of almost 5 million people. If you are telling me that Sifuna cannot be the leader of only 20 people in the Senate, what are you telling me? If I can be a leader of a party of 5 million people, how can I not be able to lead 20 people in the Senate? So we are saying that in the event that people want to take this Mulembe nation seriously going forward, then they must review the leadership in the House so that it is representative of our stake also in this particular coalition. I thank you.
Next, So, tumalize, tuingie bunge. Okay. Sasa basi.
Right, so those members of parliament, the senators and MPs from the Mulembe Nation standing together, adding their voice when it comes to that maize debate that has been a thorny issue here in the country, following media reports that already 10 million bags of maize have docked into the country. The members of parliament saying that about 50 million bags of maize, yes, 50 million bags of maize are expected to be harvested within the next 2 weeks. So they're questioning where farmers will be taking this maize that they'll have harvested. So they're saying that they will stand with their farmers and they want the government to rescind its decision through the CS Moses Kuria in charge of trade, who had talked about importation of 10 million bags of maize into the country. A developing story right there. My colleague Emmanuel To is in Parliament buildings. Definitely, he'll be giving us